YouTube, it's Alicia here. Hope everybody is having a great day. None other. I am coming to give y'all a Netflix movie review, and this movie is great because I think everybody would love this movie. It does kind of show off the Indian American culture as well, different other nationalities culture as well, and it's called Wedding Season. So without further ado, let's get started. So the movie starts off and we are introduced to Asha. Asha is a young Indian woman who used to work on Wall Street, but now she works in a corporate office, and so she's preparing herself for a pitch with a group from Singapore. There we go, Singapore. And as she's preparing herself, days prior, her mother is nagging her to find another guy. Don't worry about this Osh whatever sort of guy. That's his loss. Da 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 da. And then she shows doing in the beginning when she's first introducing herself, we see her mother doing a profile. It's literally doing a profile on her to try to find her another guy and stuff. Her sister is already engaged, but she's not engaged to an Indian American, but she's mostly engaged to like a regular person. Her sister is engaged to a doctor, and the doctor is a surgeon. Her sister is also a surgeon and stuff. And so the mama wants to go on and try to get Asha engaged too. Asha's not feeling that. This is something that she does not want, and the mother is like being overbearing with it. And the father is like she's talking to her father. Her father was in finance for so many years before he retired. Okay, to wind off that, Asha luckily decides to go on the date with Ravi. But the mama said, okay, if you go on a date with Ravi, you have to go to all of the weddings. And she goes, are you kidding me? And she goes, you go on a date with Ravi, and you go to all the weddings. She goes, okay, fine. So that was prior to one of her family friends' daughter's wedding. So her family friend daughter is getting married, and in the first wedding, you're going to see something with every wedding. It's like mixing Indian American culture with another wedding culture for the couple. So in the first wedding, you see Indian American mixed with Jewish American culture. So you see those two mixed together. You see the second wedding, you see Arabic and Indian American mixed together. So you're going to see with some of the weddings you see them go to, you're going to see certain cultures mixed together. So Robbie and her is at this one particular first wedding, and they run into each other. Actually, at the first wedding, Robbie's just a guest at this time. She do not know about his connection to Lone Star. Lone Star is a company that turns out that he owns. So you have to watch the complete movie. Like, y'all know what me, I don't give up a lot when it comes to movies, but I'm going to give you a little bit insight. So Robbie at this first wedding, he's like chilling, hanging out with her and her sister and stuff. And she goes, and then here comes Auntie. Now, Auntie is this older woman, and Auntie is like trying to get Asha to go, telling her about other men who she can date and everything. And then she sees Robbie. Robbie speaks, and she goes, hi. And it's like, she gives this like face, like, I don't like you, like type like face and stuff. And doing that, they are behind this one, and they like lie in front of Auntie. They lie. Let me just say let me not say. You can say lie, told Phil that they were dating. Okay. right behind one of the screens for the pictures, they talk about, oh, that's we just come when we both can go to the weddings and we both can pretend we are dating each other. And she goes, I even pay you. He said, I'll go with you, but you don't have to pay me like that. Okay, this movie was so good, y'all. And then this is the one thing. So with Robbie's parents, with Robbie, he was like a real smart kid in school and stuff. He ended up graduating high school when he was 15. By the time he was 16, he went to college. Let's say by the time he was 16, he went to college. And after that, he went to college and he just couldn't keep up with everything at college, that he ended up dropping out and never going back to school. So Robbie and Asha at all the weddings they go to, they are having fun. They like get, going, having fun. And so she's at work. Her boss is end up scoring her another meeting with this with this particular company that's from Singapore. There we go, Singapore. There we go, Singapore, and stuff, and things. So she's like taking her work at the weddings. Everybody's reading the profiles and stuff. I'm going, how does that work? And stuff, and like. It started at the third wedding. At the third wedding, that's when they both start, dancing and stuff like that. And then her and her parents and his parents see the connection and stuff, and they like going, oh, they got a connection, and they like going, I told you. And then Asha's dad said, let's don't get ahead of ourselves. And stuff like that. He's trying to be open-minded and say, hey, let's don't get too ahead of ourselves and stuff like that. He's trying to be level-headed with this whole thing. None other. I can give you this one part when Asha and her sister go and they're looking for pictures of her mom. And they found a picture of her mom in this other dude. And this picture of this other dude is like somebody from her past. This was a picture of a dude that her mother fell in love with and wanted to marry. But Asha's grandfather, her mother's father, wouldn't allow it. Even though they was like childhood friends and he was friends with this boy's parents and father, he said no and cut off all contact with the father because of this. I'm going, oh, I said, you're doing it. And like, she was forced to marry her Asha's actual father. Okay, I'm going, okay, she's doing the same thing to Asha, what her father did. And stuff. And she said, you don't think I don't know what goes on between you and your sister? You don't even, and then until she said, you don't think I don't know that your sister and her fiance lives together? Yes, I know that. So she let it be know. Okay, I know what goes on. She let it be know. I know y'all found that picture and stuff. So it was like her mother and stuff. But then it's like I said, it's a real good movie. But one of my favorite parts, I have a couple of favorite parts in the movie. One of them is we have a lot to do with Auntie. When Asha when Asha texts her sister, said, oh, I got something to tell you. This is sort of like kind of close to the end. And she goes, I got something to tell you, like excited and stuff. And the mother thinks Robbie has proposed to her daughter. And that's further from the case where she is excited that she has gotten a promotion. She ended up getting a promotion of her job and stuff. She ended up getting a promotion, and that's going to force her to move to London And she said, and stuff, and the boss said, take it. It was like, she was like, that was supposed to be your promotion. He said, nope, they considered, they wanted for you. I can always have time to get another promotion and stuff. But then turns out, after the argument with the family and things and stuff like that and stuff, that's when Asha family finds out about Robbie did not finish college, did not finish his education and stuff like that. And the thing with it was, then Asha's mama like going, oh my god, and then Asha's father go on and say, can you support a family to DJing? And he goes, yes. And then she goes, don't answer that. She's like, tell him don't answer that, because she just felt like some of the questions that her father and mother was doing was like too much. Then his father was kind of thing to make everybody be quiet, shut up. And then her sister's fiance, who is Caucasian, is like trying to make sure the food in the kitchen ain't burning up. And then in the I am going to botch this, gamoli is some kind of like Indian dish. If I'm pronouncing it wrong, y'all, I'm so sorry, y'all. But gamoli, I think that's what it's called, is a dish and stuff. And then the mom goes running quick into the kitchen, and then Asha and Ravi run outside and like go and start having an argument. And that's when he reveals, oh, I own Lone Star. And she said, you said they owe you. He said, and he explained what happened when he first started DJing. It was a point where they couldn't pay him for a gig, and boom. So that's that. But like I said, it's bits and pieces of me I'm leaving out for y'all could go and watch this movie. But if I could say, when she goes with her boss to an event, and he is there DJing with his best friend. It was hilarious. But her sister ended up booking him to do their wedding. It's beautiful. It's great. I mean, he's expressed his love to Asha. He expressed his love to Asha and it takes off from there. And like I said, you have to go and watch this movie. If I could give this movie, I give it a 9 out of 10. It's a pretty good movie. It's like a good romantic comedy. So if you love romantic comedies like I do, please thumbs up this video, comment below, and subscribe to my channel.